Hi guys, Glitch Gibbs here. Some of you guys know me from Rec Room or Onward, Population One, Pavlov, and some of you know me from PBJ Boxing. Uh, some of you probably don't know me at all, but most of you don't know me at all. Uh, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about why you should not buy the Valve Index. Just my opinion, but if you get one, I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me because this is just something that they have not addressed. I've had the index for 2 years now, and I've watched several videos on the issues with it, and they all seem to have a common theme. So, here, I'll show you something. This is just some of my collection for parts. Here, what I use. Those controllers, they're junk. I mean, as far as ergonomics go, I think they're the best controller I've ever had in my hand. But durability, they are a 1 on a scale to 10. I mean, it's almost like the stick drift starts right out of the box. I've had it start as soon as a week after I played with them, and I get a lot of comments where people say, "Well, you're too rough on them," but in my opinion, you build them to where you can't be too rough on them. I mean, you got Nintendo NES controllers that have been around for 30 years now, I think, and there's zero issues with them. And those were made in the 80s, I think, late 80s. If you can, if you had a controller from the 80s that can last up into 2022 and still work, the technology is there to fix it. So to me, it's kind of like saying, uh, you're driving a car. Some people make sharper turns than others. Imagine a steering wheel breaking, and then GM or Ford Motor Company saying, "Well, you guys are too rough on those steering wheels." That's, of course, controllers aren't as important as steering wheels, but that's what I'm saying. Index is supposed to be. Uh, it's made by a company that's supposed to be a leader in this. Steam, Valve Corporation. These guys are like big wig gaming gurus. For them to make a controller that, I mean, that I don't even know what kind of plastic this is, but for them to make a controller that's so volatile, it's just not acceptable. And here's the worst part: sending them in. You have to go through an RMA process where you have to get a hold of Valve, basically prove to them, they do like an interrogation, prove to them that you didn't dunk it in your bath water or something crazy like that. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's their fault that it's broken. And they don't take your word for it. Like they want you to try 10 different things to make it work before you send it back in, as if you're an idiot and you don't know that your stick drift is something that you're not going to be able to fix. So it's hard to get back into your gaming quickly with them. They don't want to do replacements. And here's the another thing. Almost 60% of the time, maybe more, but we'll be generous. Everything's out of stock. You can't get the controllers. They're not even. They don't have them. So your alternative. It's such a big deal that people have went to eBay with controllers to make money. They'll buy Valve out of controllers and then resell them on eBay because they know that they won't make more anytime soon. So that's how bad their replacement repair policies are. They don't have enough product. That's just the controllers. These tethers are my next issue. Like I said, I've had my index for 2 years, and I've been through 4 tethers. And two of the tethers I had to buy on eBay because they've been out. on Valve. Like Valve runs out of their own product, and so yeah, I don't want to call these guys pirates. They're just bloodsuckers. $135 tether will now cost you 250 on eBay. So Valve has got to be aware of this. I mean, I can't be, me and the other guys on YouTube expressing this can't be the only people suffering from these problems. So Valve has heard this before, and like I said, I've had mine for 2 years, and I have not seen any advance in their policies. Now, let's go to the next problem: wireless. Why is there no wireless adapter for the Index? I mean, HTC Vive nearly came in the game with one, and that was years ago. I want to say I had my Vive 3 years ago, but I mean, that is a game changer. You won't have to worry about tethers. It's almost like they want you to have tethers so that you have to, you know, buy them from them. It's like a marketing trick or something. But anyway, if I had to say anything good about this Index, it's the comfortability. That's why I've had it so long. Even though I've gone through all these controllers, like I've been through 6 controllers. I just showed you 3, but I've replaced 6 controllers. I've went to Facebook Marketplace and eBay to get more controllers. It's been a nightmare, especially if you're a world ranked gamer like I am, or sometimes I am. You want to keep gaming, and they just don't get you back in the game quick enough. You have to do something. So anyway, if I like I said, to say something nice about the Index, it's extremely comfortable. Um, the audio is, you don't have to buy any supplemental audio. The audio is pretty much unmatched. I've had the Vive Pro, uh, the Oculus. Everybody knows the Oculus Quest and Quest 2. The audio is probably the worst in the game. And then your Vive, you actually don't have audio with the first Vive, but with the second Vive, that audio is, yeah, I don't even, you got to dig to the bottom of your old headphones scrap box to find audio that bad. So the audio on the Index is almost unmatched. But as I said, you can't be in the game constantly. When I play, I get nervous. Now I'm constantly making sure I don't. I had to create a pulley for tether system, and I'm constantly making sure it's not snagging, and you just can't get fully immersed because of that. And that's what VR is all about. So if you're thinking about spending $1,000 on an Index, wait. Do some research. Find something acceptable. I hate to say it, but the Quest is only $350. You can get them for 300 some places. It's the visual, the resolution and stuff like that is not the same. The frame rate, it's not as good as the Index, but for $300, 350, depending on where you're at, I don't think you can beat it. You know, the controllers on the Oculus are a little bit volatile as well, but not like these. So there it is, guys. Stay away from the Valve Index. If you do, just get the headset for now until they fix those controllers. And before I get out of here, I wanted to let you guys know that I am starting to stream my gaming. People have been asking me to for a long time, and I haven't. So I am going to start very soon. And check out our boxing club too at PB&J Boxing. Um, and like and subscribe. I want to grow this channel. I want to be able to do this all the time. So help me out.